the sunken highways, we wander raving roads, the emptiness becoming our abode. We're starting over, build something new. We've been a long, long time awaiting, but we made it through. We're starting over, red, white, and blue. It's a brand new American dream for me and you. These West Virginia wildwoods across a world of waste, a garden with no fences and no gates. We're building on the ashes, we're lighting up the towns. Our reclamation day has come around. We're starting over, build something new. We've been a long, long time awaiting, but we made it through. We're starting over, red, white, and blue. It's a brand new American dream for me and you. And like a mushroom cloud we rise and spread over each road and mountain range. New wars to wrangle and new blood to shed. We know that some things never change. We're starting over, build something new. We've been a long, long time awaiting, but we made it through. We're starting over, red, white, and blue. It's a brand new American dream for me and you. It's a brand new American dream for me and you. When you're stumbling through the darkness, walking blind, don't forget that there is always hope to find. Choose your path, walk it well, save us from this living hell. In this broken cage we will not be confined. And when the world starts to burn, at the point of no return, keep a hold of the conviction, tear out the affliction, before the world turns black. Stand up and take it back. As the towers of steel and stone crumble to dust, the foundations of our hope begin to rust. Choking fear, screaming sound, as a reaper comes to ground. You turn to face it down because you must. And when the world starts to burn, at the point of no return, keep a hold of your conviction, tear out the affliction, before the world turns black. Stand up and take it back. For earth, for all, for glory, it's time to end this story. For earth, for all, for glory, it's time to end this story. For earth, for all, for glory, it's time to end this story. For earth, for all, for glory, it's
Hey guys, I'm really, really excited because we now have sub emotes, and it makes me so happy. Ah! Okay. By the way, Dubusayo did the sub emotes. She is super amazing, and I love her to death for doing them. She did a really great job. So the rage emote is gonna be the base tier emote because I feel like that emote had the most input from all of you guys. Like, I feel like a lot of people, gave their input on that emote, and Darko even made up a mock-up of it, which was really awesome of him. So I thought, you know what? This is the emote I feel like all of us have had a hand in. This needs to be the base tier emote. So anyone who subscribes, that is your emote. Of course, all the emotes are available on my Discord. You can use all 3 of them. Let me show you all 3 of them. Get the power-up emote, and then I've got a heart emote, and then of course, welp. That's just what I tend to say whenever shit goes down. So thought it'd be an appropriate emote to have. So yeah, that's I'm really happy. I'm super excited to have these up. I've been doing a lot of, I kind of been keeping it under wraps. I'm doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff to get them ready to go for you guys. I'm really happy they've gone live. They're approved. It feels really good. Okay. But enough of that. Let's get into Jade Empire. Not going to be a super long stream today because I've got, Crink Show stream is going to be in about an hour and a half. But I thought, well, let's get a little bit in here, see what we can get done. Pretty sure we can take care of everything going on at the Temple of Dirge. Who knows, we might get to our rematch with Master Lee, but not certain yet. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's just get in there and let's get to it, y'all. Continuing the adventures of Flappy Bird. I've got some yard work I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have it done early enough that I can do some more streaming tomorrow. If I can, then I'd like to finish out Jade Empire tomorrow. That would be ideal. Alright, let's get leveled up. Kind of keep things balanced. So that's kind of how we've been going this whole time, so. 30 style points. Let's see. Let's level up the Legendary Strike a little. And we'll level up Spirit Thief because I've been relying on that quite a bit lately. I hope I remember how to play. Jesus. Increase speed. And what else do we want to do? Boost Heavenly Wave some. There we go. Alright. So we are, in case you guys missed the last episode, we got betrayed by our master, we were killed, we had to go through the spirit world, which sucked! So many balls! That was horrific. But we're out of it, we're back to life, the water dragon brought us back so we could, go back and put a stop to Master Lee and his, madness. And then, right now we've got an army coming our way. So, looks like we pretty well got everything done that we can have done.
I am restored.
I hit the sprint button. I hit the sprint button out of pure reflex because the space button. Shift. There we go. Shift is usually a sprint button. I just hit it out of reflex. So, yeah. I screwed up on getting the romantic options, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was more focused on bringing y'all the story, so sorry about that, y'all. You can retire to your tent for the night. let's get some rest. We got everything we can do here, so let's do this. Oh, I'm sleeping. Go away. I'm afraid not, matey.
You have done well to restore the Fountains of Dirge, but they cannot shield you fully. Not with the power I now control. This is nothing more than a dream, my pupil. I can do nothing here, but I can influence things. Do you remember your fellow students? They certainly remember you. They remember how you left them to die.
I would have saved them if I could. Your plans are what killed them.
They died, so there would be nothing holding you back. Their deaths ensured that you were properly motivated. Without you, they would still be alive.
Yeah, so that's my fault.
Legendary strike. Longsword.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to off every last one of you. Sorry about that, but you know, just kind of how it goes, I'm afraid.
It wasn't you.
Impressive, but this was only a dream. You will not be so fortunate tomorrow.
Oh shit, I'm late for the battle! Shit! Yeah, that might be a problem.
You're awake! It sounds like the army is on the move. They're on their way up the mountain. Sky left a few hours ago. He said he was going to see how far up the mountain they had come. We haven't heard from him since, and I'm worried.
Look, he's back.
And he got himself fucked up. Excellent.
Well, that's convenient for my nerves.
Sorry for being late.
Are you alright?
Fine, never been better. Once the bleeding stops, I'll be good as new. I went down the mountain to scout them out. I figured I could get a good estimate of how many were coming and get back here. It didn't work out like I planned. There are Lotus assassins by the score, and golems too. You didn't bury them all. They have a lot more. Imperial Army flyers in the distance, too. They'll be here soon.
Bad, bad, very bad. What are we going to do? They'll be across the main bridge in no time.
It sounds like we need to destroy that bridge.
Yes, we must. The golems are not just the ones you saw before. Bigger ones, giants. Siege golems.
Siege golems? Oh, I've heard of those. 30 feet tall and can throw an axe. Well, pretty darn far. I didn't have time to measure. Oh, they crush walls, too.
Lovely.
It would be bad if they reached us. The casks I took off the Dragonfly would make short work of the bridge, though. A little fire, and whoosh! Earth meets sky.
You will need someone to keep any advanced Lotus assassins away from you. I will accompany you.
No, it's too dangerous for just one person. I'll go as well.
Alright, I'm gonna have to kind of put this more towards Dawnstar to make her feel special. So, Dawnstar, take the princess and protect Kang.
What? You would put her in charge of my safety?
Absolutely.
Now, Lien. We have to hurry. It's an emergency, so follow my lead.
Plus, I really wanted to give her that.
You assume a great deal, Dawnstar, but it is not my choice. Gather your toys, Kang.
Yes. As fast as I can without dropping the casks. Earth meets sky, remember?
I had to give Dawnstar that.
What about the rest of us? Why just send them? Why are we sitting here holding our... Oh, I get it. They're coming here too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Who? The Lotus assassins? But they'd have to fly to get past the wall, and the winds are too strong.
Hundreds may die in crashes, but a few will get through. Do you really think Death's Hand minds such losses?
He does not. I can tell you that now. If small groups could land anywhere, then it's better that we all spread out.
My wounds will make me a burden if I stay at your side. I will keep guard over the temple itself. Groups landing there should be small enough for me to handle. Kang, old friend. I'd like to borrow a few of your marvelously explosive casks. I have something special in mind for any assassins who breach our lines.
What? Yes, whatever you want. I have enough on my mind. During the night, I made some, reinforcements to the marvelous Dragonfly. I don't sleep much, you see. Ever. Anyway, I doubt we could escape, but we can make a dent.
A short run in the flyer to take the brunt of their advance. It might be a worthwhile mission, or it might be suicide.
Definitely worthwhile.
Well, what isn't these days? It's not necessary. I leave the decision to our illustrious leader.
Alright, let's fight them in the air. We can assault the bridge afterwards.
Yes, that's the way. I knew you'd be up for it. Off we go. Everyone be ready for our return.
Yeah,
Make every shot count. We'll need the help.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Yes, Henry. This mission is very much reminiscent of the attack on the Hive from Mass Effect 2. Which makes sense. I mean, they're both done by BioWare, so... BioWare does love their, like, suicidal last stands. They're pretty big fans of it. Let's see. Which would be best? We're going to take the Dragon's Wrath, and we'll use it if we absolutely need to. So we'll... There we go. Have that Dragon's Wrath just in case we need it. It's an incredibly high cost, but if we get backed into a corner, it'll be handy. Hopefully we'll be able to take care of this.
Don't let them hit us. I just finished this thing.
Oh shit. Missed that one from behind. Oh shit, son!
Don't let them hit us. I just finished this thing.
Yes! First time! Boo! Booyah! I don't know what that noise was. Boo!
Well flown and fought. It didn't stop them, but that black eye will make them think twice about our resolve. Now, back to bringing down the bridge.
You better have enough explosives left. Dawnstar and I can't hold them off forever.
Are you sure I shouldn't just charge the main gate? They wouldn't be expecting that.
Unexpected does not mean smart.
Unexpected acts are not always successful acts.
Yeah, see, he gets it.
You have a narrow understanding of success in battle, bun man. Must be your small head.
They'll be here soon, Whirlwind. You will have your fill of battle.
My fill? I have been sated from wine and battle, but never filled.
Thank you, Crowley. I appreciate it. We will stand to the last. That is the duty of a guardian.
It looks like we won't have long to wait. Kang better keep his mind on his task at the bridge, or this will be a short last stand.
Wait. I sense something.
Time is better spent doing than talking.
Oh yeah, side quest. You must listen to me, girl. There isn't much time. You must search Dirge and look for the chests that were hidden all these years. When the Emperor attacked, we hid ancient weapons and other treasures in these chests to keep them safe from Sun High's greedy hands. With the wards restored, spells that had hidden these chests were wiped away. You must find them if you can. They will be all throughout Dirge.
What are you staring at? Shouldn't we be going to the bridge?
You didn't see him, did you? It doesn't matter. I know what we're looking for. Follow me.
Alright. So now we got control of Dawnstar. And we gotta find these chests. Which I totally forgot about this mission. But I think I can find them all. We'll see. Yep, there's one of them. Thorn and Shining Carp. So that's a weapon gained. Yeah, if I recall correctly, it's just going to the right areas and then the chests will just kind of reveal themselves. I don't think we can go back into the courtyard. Nope. Hold the bridge at all costs. Yes, 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 I know. Trick's just gonna be... I'm pretty sure they let you know when you found everything. Hope so, at least. Maybe that was the only one. They're basically, Senri, they're an upgrade for Dawnstar. Because they're weapons that she can use. So it's kind of handy to take a quick second and find them. So that way you hit a little bit harder. Was it only this one? I guess so. Yeah, because I'm not seeing them anywhere else, so...
I have to wedge the casks of dragon powder under the bridge. The Lotus assassins are sure to come up that pass any minute. Keep them from this end of the bridge. Here they come! Hold them off! I only need a minute!
You got it, buddy.
Try not to fight like a farmer, Dawnstar.
Bitch! Oh shit! I clicked out of the game! There we go. See, with the new upgraded weapon, I can pretty much take him down in one hit. So, see, very much worth it to grab that extra weapon. Although the controls on this one are a little iffy. We're all just standing here awkwardly at each other.
Nuts and bolts! One of the fuses came loose.
Oh, god damn it, Kang!
Or two.
Damn it, Kang!
You doddering fool, get it done!
This part where they're all popping in is really trippy. Gotta back up a little bit. So yeah, grabbing that extra weapon was a really good idea. Moral of the story, always listen to ghosts. Except, you know, when they come from a Ouija board, I guess. I should do it.
Get away before it explodes! The fuse is a short one!
Earth meets sky!
It will stop the main force, but flyers don't stop at bridges. Our friends at the temple may have only gained a few minutes.
I'm gonna explore a little bit more. Oh, that was just that golem being really pissed off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one was all there was.
I have to admit, you handled yourself very well out there. For a farm girl, that is.
I'm sure I couldn't have done half as well without a princess there to keep one or two busy while I did all the work.
That's clearly the problem with you people from Two Rivers. No respect for royalty. Must be something in the water. We should get back to the temple. Go on, Dawnstar. I'll follow your lead. For now.
You managed to hold the bridge long enough for Kang to destroy it. The troops massed against you will have a much harder time assaulting Dirge now. You've earned a second of breather if you wish to look around the area, but your friends await you at the temple. Alright. I think I've pretty well explored everything that I can. Just kind of doing this just in case, but I'm pretty sure that was everything. Oh, that was the golem. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's it. Okay. See, it was a really good thing we stopped and got that extra weapon. No, no, Senri, like, honestly, that was a little bit more
Give us a
friendly
few
rivalry
minutes.
than anything else.
Dawnstar and the princess did their job too well. That's better.
Just shut up and get ready.
So now we're gonna be playing as Black Whirlwind.
Now that's a big one. Finally, a worthy fight.
Whee! So in this one, you have to like collect wine that that henpecked hoe throws. Yeah, there we go. And it'll restore health.
You're going to regret that.
I'm backed into a corner. There we go, that's that guy down. Boom! That's that taken care of.
I think we should go back to the temple. And quickly, before those flyers drop more Lotus assassins.
More is good. Let them come.
But we'd be safer in the temple.
We're safer if I destroy the enemies they send. I prefer an active defense.
Alright, so now I've got a little bit of time to wander a little. There's another weapon. Maker's Bane and Placid Gaiju, I think is how that's pronounced. Golems, assassins, whatever. If it's foolish enough to get close, you're foolish enough to kill it. The courtyard seems clear enough, but you never know what sort of delicious and intoxicating goodies might be stored around the place. They're monks, after all. Your victory has bought you a moment of time to look around the temple courtyard if you wish. When the Bunmaster's whining gets too shrill, you should make your way to the temple to make sure everything's fine. Daily reminder. Since I keep forgetting where I put everything the night before, I'm writing this checklist to myself to help me get through mornings. Number 1. Do you have your axes? If not, you're probably dead. Number 2. Do you have your clothes? Are you wearing them? If you don't see your clothes nearby, you'll probably never find them, so don't waste time looking. If you really need clothes for some reason, take what you need from the nearest dead bodies. Number 3. Are you in a bed? Is there someone with you? I've learned from past mistakes waking up with someone usually turns out badly. Get your clothes and leave quietly. Number 4. Is anyone still alive nearby? Don't be shocked. Sometimes I pass out before I start fighting. Since the people nearby probably won't be up for a fight for some time, it's best just to move on and find another place to stay for the day. And that is a little insight into the inner workings of the Black Whirlwind. I wish I could have found those weapons before that fight. But, I mean, you know, there's still upgrades for him for whenever I take him again. So, you know, it's alright. Nothing around here. Oh, wait.
However much I would enjoy your conversation, I really think we should concentrate on not getting killed for now.
That's boring.
That racket is distracting me from the cries of my enemies. Sky better have a good reason for ringing that bell.
Some assassins must have gotten past us somehow. I'll go look.
I have let no one past. Not with all their parts, at least. You go. I'm having too much fun here.
Long as you're having a good time, buddy.
Come to my axes, all of you.
Good, you are here. The trap is set, the signal sent. It's all up to you now.
Sky? Trap? Signal? Did I forget something?
No, this is something I couldn't tell you about. Please, give me a chance to explain. You'll like what I have to say, I hope.
Sky?
I was approached, once or twice. The Lotus Assassins offered much, even the chance of returning my daughter. But I assure you, I did not plan to betray you.
Okay.
You showed me that the world, my life, is not as pointless as I once thought. My daughter is long dead. Their offer only shows how desperate you have made them.
I'm glad that you trust me, but they still plan to launch a sneak attack? Is that still a thing?
I let them think I agreed, but hear me out. I couldn't risk that someone else in the group was also tempted. They might tell Death's Hand the plan was discovered.
It's okay.
This is a chance to isolate the leader of the troops. Death's Hand thinks that he and a group of assassins will enter the temple unopposed. But I have a surprise. I set traps. Remember how I asked Kang for some of his explosive casks? The assassins will be destroyed, and Death's Hand will be yours alone.
I'm down for this. Then I personally defeat Death's Hand and the army will fall. I like it.
He's an arrogant one. I doubt he'd consider the possibility that my loyalty to you would be stronger than my fear of him. The bell was the signal. He'll be here. Thank you for this opportunity, by the way. I can never face Death's Hand myself, but I want to make him pay for thinking I would be so weak. Use my daughter against me, will he? Make him hurt.
Oh, don't you worry about that, buddy.
Very good, Sky. You have proven a useful tool.
Guess again, you slab of rot.
You fucked
That
them
should
up.
soften him up. I may not be able to fight him while I'm wounded, but at least I did this. I'll go warn the rest.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
You have a better grip on your fellows than my master thought. The plight of a dead child is difficult motivation to resist.
Lee knows much about perverting such motivation. Should I go that route? His child is his excuse. Let me get through to the person. I will surprise you in many ways, Prince Ken.
That name means nothing. I am the will of the Emperor. I am Death's Hand. Sun Li commands that you die. I must obey. The will of the Master guides me. The strength of the dragon empowers me. I cannot be defeated.
Yeah.
I must obey.
Darko, thank you for the 9 months in a row. That's your Twitch baby. You know what you can give birth to now? Darko, look, we've got emotes now. So you can use that. The rage emote is the base tier emote because everyone had such an impact on that emote, so I felt it was only fair. Everyone who subscribes gets access to that one. Then fight as you must, but you will not defeat me.
You know nothing about me, about what I endure. Your fists will not defeat me, not while I must obey.
That's gonna be the trick with Death's Hand, is you can't beat him by just fighting him. We're gonna have to, like, break through to the man inside of the armor. If you're closed fist, you basically do it by pretty much breaking his spirit. But, if you're open palm, you can do it by reminding him of his humanity, essentially. If I remember correctly. I could be totally wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Okay, never mind. Because I was wrong on that. I was pretty sure that was the case.
You refuse to see it, don't you?
Yeah, okay, there we go.
You must know who Death's Hand is by now, but what he is defies you, defies your skill. He is more than Sun Kin ever
Hey,
was.
Nightlight.
Sun Hai linked him to the stolen power of the Water Dragon, and bound him to my armor to taunt me. An unrelenting, unbeatable force that wore the face of my betrayal. Now it is mine.
Let's see. Your words do not frighten me. I know all about you, more than you might know yourself.
Do you pretend to have insight into my character? Some great truth from beyond the pale that will reform me? I am no villain. There is no malice in my actions. I had no choice. My brother had no restraint. A world under his heel would be chaotic and violent. I will bring order. I will ensure that everyone is safe within their roles.
I know the pain in your heart. The loss of your family inspired this.
You claim intimate knowledge of me. I should have suspected that a journey through death would reveal many secrets, but your understanding is flawed. I am not here out of revenge. Sorrow at their deaths did not bring me here, but rather anger at my brother for destroying my possessions in so petty a manner. In the end, it changes nothing. I intend to make the Empire a better place. As a god, it will be a simple matter. Arise, Death's Hand! You are bound to this power, and you will not stop until this fool is dead.
You trained me. Would I fall to someone I have already defeated? I am a spirit monk, after all.
You have learned much about your heritage
nope,
as
that
a
didn't
spirit
work.
monk, but you missed the most important lesson. They are all dead. Their skill did not save them. Do you intend to rescue Death's Hand? Perhaps you think you can appeal to his conscience, to the remnants of kin that swim in that helmet.
Kin was made Death's Hand after you abandoned him. I will restore his true self.
Will you? Even if you could, I believe you would find it difficult to release a valuable tool. Come then. Pit your will against mine. Take him if you can.
So what I'm doing is overcoming Master Li's binding of Prince Kin. So now I'm fighting as Prince Kin, and this is basically the battle for Death's Hand's soul. Well, Prince Kin's soul. Those of you guys who watched the last episode will remember this is a technique that the spirit monks invented, because they're meant to be the shepherds of the dead. Whenever a spirit is lost or uncertain of his way, a spirit monk would normally come and help him find the way to the water dragon so he could be reborn on the wheel of life. The reason why what happened to Prince Ken is such a crime is that you're not meant to bind a spirit to an object. You should bind it only to a person. So spirit monks would bind their soul to them so that they could guide them where they needed to go, and then they'd let them go. That was the role of a spirit monk. So that's why I'm able to do that, because I'm a spirit monk.
You have cut the strings to my puppet, but you will know defeat soon enough. I grow closer to the heavens by the minute. Take this corpse. See if you can throw away such a useful tool. I will face you at the height of my power, in the heart of my empire. Your master awaits you, child.
Please, let me rest. Let my spirit finally have some peace.
Now, his spirit's been forced into that suit of armor for 20 years. The reason why it was so horrific for him is when you bind a spirit to yourself, the spirit basically follows along with your will. So it has a purpose. But if you bind it to an object or to a location, it's torture for them because they don't have a motivation. They don't have a reason to stay there. They're just forced to stay there. So binding a soul or a spirit to an inanimate object is one of the cruelest things you can do to them. Calm yourself. I will release you from this prison.
Your master is diminished with my loss, even if he does not admit it.
Yeah, it's really sad, Nightlight.
Thank you, Spirit Monk, for letting me rest.
And Prince Ken did help attack Dirge in the first place, but I think 20 years of being bound to that armor is punishment enough. And now with Death's Hand released, the army has basically no guiding force. That's the danger of using golems, guys. Let that be a lesson to you.
We are victorious, but how long will this peace last?
The day already drags like an overloaded ox. Our enemies should be more efficient.
I do not shy from meaningful combat, but eliminating your boredom is not a worthwhile cause to fight for.
If there's no wine, there should be fighting. That's the way of things for a warrior.
So I trust everyone has recovered from the battle.
We should not take much longer to lick our wounds, even if the victory was ours. No doubt the enemy awaits us.
Emperor Sun Li waits for us, growing in power. He is draining the water dragon far faster than Sun Hai ever managed. I will speak with each of you before we leave.
A good idea. It will allow for some adjustments to the marvelous dragonfly. The landing here was rough. I will ferry whom I can for an initial assault. Give me a few moments. We will leave at your command when my work is done.
Alright, so we have officially repelled an army, guys. Chapter 7, wherein the cost of war is tallied, a master is finally confronted, and the fate of an empire is decided. You have come far, from Borderland School to the ruins of Dirge, and now the fate of the empire depends on the decisions before you. Stung by the loss of Death's Hand and the defeat of his siege force, Emperor Sun Li readies for your inevitable confrontation in the palace.
We are a long way from the farm I once called home. I never thought I would make such a journey. Your master is a formidable opponent. We cannot leave the Empire in his hands.
Well, don't worry, Sky. We ain't gonna do that. Some of these decisions have been hard to make.
I will help you carry this weight, but I'm not sure how much use I can be. I will stand by you. Once the corruption is excised, the Jade Empire will be a blank slate, my friend.
Ready yourself, Sky. We will be leaving soon.
I will be ready. Rely on it.
Most of this is going to kind of be the same, but, you know, got to talk
So
with
many
everybody.
changes. The Jade Empire is not the place I once thought it was. What Master Li has done is unforgivable. We have to set things right and undo the evil he has put in motion.
Some of the
I know.
decisions, blah, blah,
And
blah.
perhaps the greatest and hardest of those is yet to come. So much is on your shoulders. I do not envy you, but I will be with you, my friend. We will make sure the Empire does not fall to the desires of a corrupted few. I
Ready
know everything will
yourself.
be fine. You will see to it.
I have seen everything that I believe in torn apart, one after another. Hopefully it is all over soon. The sins of my family must be dealt with. Only then can the Empire regain the glory it has lost. There will
Difficult
be more.
decisions, blah, blah,
Don't
blah.
let the weight of your choices cloud your vision. I will be there watching what you do. I trust that you will make the right choices for the Empire and its people. I won't let either be abused again. I will be ready.
I tell you, I begin to miss the melodious voice of my wife. So peaceful compared to what follows you around. I look forward to the day when we can return to our simpler lives, although I doubt that will be easy for everyone.
I know what you mean. Hopefully we can all find our way home again.
Oh, it will be easy for me. I just cock an ear to the wind and listen. Eventually the shouts of my wife will make their way to me. I hope everyone has so clear a path, and a more peaceful arrival.
Wrong button.
Hello again. Do you want to talk to me or the Guardian?
How are you, Wildflower?
I'm better now, thanks to you. You put the other back down in a place where he can't hurt me anymore. You've done as much for me as the Guardian, and I'll never forget it, no matter what. If things here, if they turn out well, I hope someday when I'm older, we could meet and be friends again. I know that to stand by you, it won't be me. It'll be the Guardian, but my hopes go with him.
So this didn't really get explained in my playthrough. Sorry about that, guys. I just didn't talk to my followers enough, but let me explain it. When Wildflower talks about the other, whenever her body was possessed, she was dead, and her body was possessed by the Guardian, Chai Ka. He possessed her so that he'd have a vessel because he needed to wait for me to give me a piece of the Spirit Monk amulet. But whenever he did that, it actually opened up the door for a darker version to also take control, because one of the main themes about the game Jade Empire is balance. So where there's good, there has to be evil. So there was an evil version of Chai Ka that you could have, if you're closed fist, you can make use of him. He's much more aggressive and all that stuff. But the problem is, it hurts Wildflower really badly. So the best way to avoid it is to just keep on using Chai Ka instead. Or you use whichever one, and whichever one you use the most kind of gains power over her. Hopefully, I mean, she said you put the other down in a place where he can't come back, so we're just gonna roll with it. What do you feel in this place, Wildflower?
This place is old. So old. There are voices in the stones, each one trying to command the others, but none of them listen. It's like they can't listen, they just can't. Their own voices is all they're left with. So long, only hearing the sound of your own voice.
Who are they?
I don't know. They never say, they just shout.
Wo yowir apahwe ir sir sisitsu towir ok pir okir ikuir wo.
The dead have gathered here as in other places of the Empire. The attack on Dirge left them without guidance. They are attracted to any beacon of power. Here they are overwhelmed by the power the Emperor stole. Only whispers of their spirits remain, but Wildflower is sensitive to such things. Can we do anything for them? No. There is nothing that can be done except for restoring the shepherd that would guide them to rebirth. Those that are already dead cannot be helped. We must concentrate on the living. What do you think about what's happened here, Chaika? You lead as you must, and I will serve the will of the heavens and follow in your steps. Do you have any wisdom to share about the upcoming fight? I do not. You have suffered enough interference from my kind, and many others. You would be better served listening to the wisdom of the child within. Do what you must, but be happy. I didn't realize how good advice that was until I got older. Alright,
The Guardian says he'll be at your side when you need him.
Hello. I suppose the marvelous dragonfly is ready. We don't have to worry about landing too many more times.
I gotta talk to Whirlwind first.
Just make sure you are done talking to everyone. I lost the interior baffling, so you won't be able to hear a thing once we are in the air.
Well, I wanted to speak with you.
Oh, no, I tend to confuse things. Yes, I know I do. This is too important for my mutterings. Besides, the decisions that are coming, they are beyond me. You are deciding the fate of an empire. My mistakes result in the occasional crater. How big a hole might you be digging,
I'll be ready soon.
Whatever you wish. It's just a few more minutes of bolt tightening to me.
Yeah, you go ahead and tighten a few more bolts. I'm fine with that. Let's talk with Whirlwind a little bit.
The boredom is always greatest before the storm. Could we poke a stick in the eye of this little squall and get moving?
Easy, friend. The battle will come soon enough. Ready yourself.
I always have my fists, so I'm always ready. If I lose those, I'll have bigger problems than missing a fight. Actually, better safe than sorry. Kang, make me a wine bowl I can hold with stumps.
Yours or someone else's?
Ha ha! Now that's the kind of idea I can get behind.
I love the characters in Jade Empire. This is what I miss from BioWare. I miss these types of characters, and I miss an interesting story, and... BioWare, I miss your RPGs! That's basically what I'm saying. I miss your RPGs, BioWare. Alright, let's go ahead and
Hello. I
get
suppose
going.
the marvelous dragon. Just make.
I'm ready to go. Call everyone to the flyer.
Oh, I think they know you are ready. Every eye is on you. Across the whole empire, I think.
Let's do this,
We'll have to
guys.
see if you are worthy of that gaze, All right, everyone in.
I might have enough time to finish this today. We're gonna see. I'm not gonna promise anything, but I might have enough time to do it. depending on how far we get in the next 30 minutes, I might run a little bit
here
long.
we are.
Just to
I
get it
hoped I
done.
wouldn't have to use this entrance again. I doubt this visit will be any less violent than the last.
Keep your guard up, everyone. This won't be as easy as last time.
Ha! You thought that the last visit was easy. This should be more fun than even I could have hoped for.
Yeah, I'm staying here. For safety.
It's probably for the best,
A
Kang.
startling revelation from Kang.
I expect there will already be enough chaos to go around without your talents.
The road will be divided. There is a powerful presence stirring, and her will must be obeyed. Her will? Is it the water dragon spirit? There will be no interference, but there will be guidance. There is something you must see.
Trust her voice. We need a path through Master Li's corruption.
Trust what you see. Voices can come from anywhere.
Listen, the water dragon brought me
We're
back to
doing, we have
life,
to do
so...
it now.
Don't worry, I'll make sure there are no surprises this time.
This is going to be a mess. I know it is.
Oh yeah, there is an extra thing, so I'll probably get to the... Oh shit. Let's drop a save, because I have to reload to try and fix the camera problem. With the camera stuff. Load. Let's load this autosave. That would probably be a better chance. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I forgot. There's one more thing that we're going to have to do before we can fight Master Li. So we'll probably get to the point of getting ready to fight Master Li. And either way, I am going to stream tomorrow and finish out the game. So.
Let's finish this.
Okay. I think everyone just has a let's finish this
We don't
thing.
have time for talk. We must take the fight to your master. The Empire cannot continue like this.
Yep. Okay. We'll take Dawnstar with us. If things work out like I really hope they do, then we've got some interesting information coming up. So basically we're going to set the groundwork to take on Master Li. Don't suppose I can talk y'all out of this. That's gonna be a no. That's an upgrade. Upgrade, I mean level up. I wish BioWare had made another RPG game that had this kind of real-time combat. Because this was like my favorite part about Jade Empire was the combat. I mean, it could get frustrating at times, but I don't know. I liked it like this. And of course, I wish that at the time, whenever BioWare was still BioWare, they'd made a new made a sequel to Jade Empire. But nowadays, I would rather that they didn't. I'd be too scared of what EA would do to it. You know what I mean? All right, let's get leveled up. Boost spirit. Okay. No, wait. I want to look at my skills real quick. So my highest thing is still intuition. Okay. Let's collect some stuff. Oh, let's really quick see if Zenbu's got anything for me.
Excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
I can't afford that. Can't afford any of those. Well, alright then. Never mind. Oh wait, I can sell some stuff though. Yep, still not a... Even if I sell my Way of the Open Palm gem, it still won't be enough. I might be able to collect enough coins to be able to do it.
You have come. Destiny set this moment in motion, but from here, your choices are your own to make. Your master awaits you, but he is not yet aware. You have time to alter things to your favor. You have time to set us all on the path to rebirth. Learn what has come before, and you will understand what must be done now. Follow into the depths and see what was done in search of my power.
Spirits know many things, but how to assault a fortress does not appear to be one of them. Follow her, and take someone with you, but whoever you leave behind should take another route. That way they don't get behind you and we'll all get equal fighting.
You don't know the palace. You will wander aimlessly.
I always wander aimlessly, and I always find my way. Besides, we've been here before.
Very well. Everyone meet near the throne room.
Fighting in the heart of the palace. I never thought I would visit, and now I'm storming its walls for the second time.
It is not a task I wanted, but we have no choice.
So we're taking Dawnstar with us. Let's do a quick save. Your choices will dictate the fate of the Empire. Choose your actions wisely and keep the consequences in mind.
The tombs of the greatest emperors. Here the Empire was built, and here the heart of it is laid to rest. Now that heart is torn out, like another to come. It was gutted to allow the flow, to guide the water that pours from a crime against the heavens and the order of all things.
Such disrespect! This was done after Master Li ran from the Emperor, but he must have known it would be needed.
What hope is there for the future when the past is cast so roughly aside?
Why was this done? Where does this water flow from?
Emperor Sun would not accept that his empire had to fade so that something new would bloom. He declared war as if the drought was an advancing army. He and the glorious strategist focused on me, the water dragon. I symbolized the fading they wanted to avoid and the regrowth they desperately needed. I became the answer to everything. Press further, and you will see the source of the lush new empire under the Brothers' sun. You must see it with your own eyes to comprehend what they have done.
Yeah, most of you guys who've been following the whole story have probably figured out what they did. Remember, they needed to stop a drought. The water dragon wouldn't help them willingly, so they decided they had to force the water dragon to help. So I think some of you have probably already figured out what they did. That's the water dragon, everybody. Cut open to restore the Empire.
This cannot be. How can this be allowed? What have they done to this creature?
Behold, words would not have sufficed. You had to see with your own eyes to truly know my fate. This cannot continue. Fight them. Show them that such things will not go unpunished.
Longsword!
Doesn't just stop blocking, it just makes it take longer for me to kill you. See, this guy gets it. He's being all nice and not blocking anything and making it easier for me to kill him. And Dawnstar is down, I think? And then just the sound of frantic clicking for you all. Enjoy!
This is what he
Hey,
has
Catsy,
done.
how you doing?
This is what your Master Li allowed. For 20 years, my body has bled, separate from the spirit, feeding the Empire and the Emperor. It is an agony that you cannot fathom. To have fallen so far into the hands of men, rebirth is impossible while this continues.
Yeah, men. They're just the worst, ain't they? I'm just kidding, Twitch. I'm just joking. Please don't take that seriously.
By all the heavens.
This is not right. Gods do not bleed.
Forgive us, great dragon. Our mortal kin are ignorant, foolish, unkind. These crimes will not go unanswered.
Catsy, thank
I
you for
have
the
never
follow.
seen such a crime against the proper order of things.
Every freedom I cherish is violated by this.
Hang on just one second. I need to close this door. It is the saddest violation of a gentle creature. When the makers fall, what then?
You small creatures, you heard the sounds of battle, but are you truly prepared? What will become of your world if my kind fall to the same evils that plague you? Your Master Li must be stopped. The Empire must find balance without the flow of heart water he has unleashed.
You blame Master Li, but didn't Emperor Sun place you here?
The reign of Emperor Sun saw my abuse, but Sun Li, the glorious strategist, laid the plans. One could not occur without the other. It was never his intent to let Brother Hai rule. Had his plan initially succeeded, your master would be emperor, and you would have been destroyed with the others of your kind.
I feel as though this could absolve my father of blame, but seeing what was done here, he was beyond my help.
So this water feeds the Empire? This is why the drought ended?
Water flows from the wound that will not heal in the body that cannot die. Part of me functions as an aspect of our world, elemental in nature. It was never meant to flow free. It is not infinite. The Jade Empire is green, but somewhere another land goes thirsty. All things are linked.
And someone else suffers our fate while we defy destiny.
Yep, so going back to that theme that's very prevalent in this game about interconnectedness and balance. Everything is connected. Your spirit seems strong. Why can't you help yourself?
I help myself by showing you what has been done in the name of power. Mortals will corrupted beyond care for their fellows, or even for their own brothers.
She wants you to be disgusted by Master Li. You can make sure this never happens again.
What do you think I can do about this?
You are a spirit monk, charged with guarding the order of things. You were not born to this role, but as the last, a solemn duty falls at your feet. I cannot be healed. My body has been cut open, my heart removed. I should rejoin the Great Wheel, but I am defiled and cannot rest. Rebirth can only come when my essence is free. To defeat your master, you must stop the power he draws from me. Soon he will be too strong, even for you.
How is he controlling that power?
Your master abuses the amulet he took from you. His brother did not have that luxury, so he needed to draw my essence slowly. The toll on his body was grave. Your master does not have to be so cautious. The amulet is not a source of power, but it is a focus. He partakes of energy that mortals were never meant to hold. He laps at it greedily, expecting your return. You must destroy the source of that power. You must destroy my body. When he falls, all that is mine will then rejoin my spirit. Rebirth.
This game is called Jade Empire. There will be... I have the playthrough permanently saved under the Collections tab. It is one of the older and, in my opinion, most underrated games from BioWare. This is absolutely one of my favorite games of all time. Alright. Then that is what I will do. There is no doubt in my mind.
There is no other decision to make. This desecration, we must undo it.
Obviously, if you follow the way of the closed fist, you can take control of this power.
There was no other reasonable response to such an abomination.
Then let it be so. Take hold of a blade, spirit monk, and let it strike true. Destroy the machine that maintains this abomination. The Great Wheel must turn.
So the only way that we can save the water dragon is we have to kill her so that she can go back to the Great Wheel and she can go through her rebirth process. It's not the fun way to do it, but it's the only way to restore balance. And it's a pretty big theme. Like I said, huge theme of this game. Restore balance see the interconnectedness of all things. Always a crotch shot around here, matey. So we've cut off Master Lee's flow of power.
It's time. You must go face Master Lee in the throne room.
Received the open palm. Let's take a look at that. Let's see. Take that one out and we'll put the open palm. And oh yeah, that definitely was a good idea. That boosted the shit out of my intuition. I'll need that. So we're gonna grab a save. Got a little bit more time, so we're gonna explore a little bit. Scintillating Gem of Power. I want to kind of explore around here so I don't miss out on anything. I'd like to get enough silver to buy the Way of the Warrior gem, so I have a huge boost to my health. I will need that for what's about to happen. Alright. So if we followed the Way of the Closed Fist, we could have taken control of this power and used it for ourselves. And the water dragon would have stayed in that hellish torture. Like, I can't even imagine something so horrific. This way, as soon as we can defeat Master Lee, everything that was her will go back to the Great Wheel, and she'll be able to be reborn. So.
I will live to be as old as the Empire itself, and I will never be able to remove that sight from my mind.
I will treasure this moment for as long as I live. To have a hand in such a creature's destiny, it is an honor.
This was nearly overwhelming. My eyes were not meant to see such things.
It was the only choice that would restore balance and order. If nothing ends, there are no more beginnings. The greater abomination is yet to come.
Yes, your master. He made this possible. I don't know how much help I will be against him.
We have to try. I can't leave here knowing I didn't try.
We will try. There is nothing else we can do.
I will be here for this final confrontation, but I do not know how much help I will be. Oh, hey guys, what's up?
There are others here who may wish to express a preference in this matter.
No one is safe if this continues. Hold them while Dawnstar and I confront Lee.
I will try. I have to.
So I'm taking Dawnstar with me to go fight Master Lee. And I think that this is a good spot to end it for today. Tomorrow will be the confrontation with Master Lee. So we're gonna swap over to the please stand by screen. Hang out here for a second, guys, because Minx will be starting up soon, so we're gonna raid her, but it'll be a few more minutes, so yeah, that's where we're at right now, guys. Oh, wait, actually, while I'm here, I might as well do the rest of that, let me see if I can get that upgrade. That would be really great if I could. So let's find out. So, the other being inside of, Wildflower would have been, like, in this spot. And then if you chose to keep Death's Hand as your slave, he would have been in this area. Like I said, you can do that, but it's pretty horrific to do it. Like, it's a pretty awful thing to do.
Ah, excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
Alright, let's sell some stuff. Ooh, hang on. Let me look at what I've got. Is that... Ooh, yes, Gem of Power. Better than the Gem of Balance. Take that out. Pop that in. Let's keep that. Cyclone Gem, way too good to get rid of. I could take the Imperial Favor out and replace it with the Way of the Open Palm. So that way I've got like two, I've got two ways to power myself up. So let's actually do that. Let's put the Way of the Open Palm on there. I don't have to worry about traps anymore, so I should probably go ahead and take that out. We'll put the Gem of Balance on there. So let's look at my skills. Oh yeah, my intuition is high as fuck. Plus I got good... pretty balanced on everything, and then once I get that Way of the Warrior, then that'll boost my health really well. Alright, good. So we're kind of really setting up for everything.
You know, I think I actually like this job better than my last.
Glad you're happy, buddy. Sell those. And we'll buy the Way of the Warrior. That'll give me a massive health boost, which will be very handy. There we go. So we got some good stuff going on there. One more check of my skills. Yeah, everything's still staying pretty steady, but that's fine. Just needed everything to be nice and boosted and ready to go. Okay, so we're all set up. We are ready for our final confrontation, which will be tomorrow. For real, hold me to it. It will be tomorrow. I just gotta get yard work done, all that jazz. So yeah, that will be the plan. Now I can pull up the please stand by screen, and we will get ready to raid us a minx and probably get ignored. Because that just seems to be what happens whenever I try to raid people. So yeah. Hope you guys have been enjoying this playthrough, because this is the longest playthrough I've ever done. So the fact that I actually made it to the end makes me really, really happy. The reason why we're holding off doing the fight with Master Lee now is because it's a bit of a lengthy fight. Plus, there is, all the ending stuff, because, they gotta do the ending and all that jazz. So, yeah. Ugh. So I'm pretty excited, guys. I'm ready. I'm very much ready to finish this out. After this, we'll finish out tomorrow, and then after we do that, we'll play something else for a little while. I'll let that be up to you guys what we play, so if you have an idea of what you'd like to see, like one of my other games that I play every now and again, like Cook Serve Delicious, or House Flipper, or Monster Hunter, anything like that, I do have a Discord, so you can join up the Discord, just pop into, just say in chat, hey, I'd like to see you play this, or something like this. If I get a little bit of feedback from you guys, that'll help me decide what we're gonna play tomorrow. I think that's everything. Alright guys, Minx has just gone live, so let's get us a raid going. Subs, please, use that new emote. It is there for you guys. I'd love to see it in the... I'd love nothing more than to see it in the Crink Show chat, so... I can't wait to finish this out with you guys. I'm super excited. I will see you guys tomorrow. We will finish this game. The game will be permanently saved under the Collections tab. Can't wait. Super excited. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.